Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today, or right now, is gonna be a let's talk about it video. And we're gonna talk about Beyonce and this whole big issue with Beyonce and Coldplay, and how their video is cultural appropriation. I really wish people would stop taking terms and labeling things with these terms just because it sounds nice. And I feel like that's what's happening. And then labeling it on people just because of how high up they are and how high their status is. Because at the end of the day, cultural appropriation has been going on way longer than since Beyonce decided to put on a sari, or since she decided to wear henna. Okay? I don't understand what the big damn deal is, me personally. And I'm a black woman, okay? And this is coming from a young black woman, and I've watched our culture be appropriated pretty much all my life. That's just what it is, what it is. But when you think about it, every single culture does it. Every single culture. If what Beyonce is doing is considered cultural appropriation, then every single culture out there, that's like the pot calling the kettle black. It really is. Because white people, you want to talk white people, back in the 80s when perms were a big thing and they were rocking the big curly hair, they were putting perm rods in their hair and chemicals to make their hair curl up and different treatments. Okay, that's no different from a black woman putting a relaxer in her hair and making her hair straight. White women at that point in time, or certain, not all white women, but a lot of white women wanted their hair to be, curly and full and afro texture, because that's, at the end of the day, that's what it looked like. Once their curls weren't so defined, it looked like they had an afro. But nobody was saying anything about that. All of that was okay. Black women still rocking the relaxers. Now that we know our history as a people, and now that we recognize who we were and who we were made to be at that time, I personally still don't understand why we're wearing relaxers. Outside of, it's a lot of women who cannot function. Let me put it that way. There's a lot of women who cannot function unless they have a relaxer. Me, I don't think I'll ever get a relaxer again. I did go back to a relaxer, a couple of years ago, and I loved my relaxed hair. Don't get me wrong. But I always wanted my hair to curl up and stuff like that. And relaxed hair don't do that. And I didn't relax my hair because I wanted to look European. I relaxed my hair just so I can have a different look. There are some women out there who literally cannot function unless they put a perm in their hair. It don't matter if their hair falling out. No matter if they got short hair. It's some women that just cannot function. And now I'm going to talk about the little Indian boys and the little Indian children in the video. Now, I did not see the whole video. I just saw little highlight snippets. And one of the parts that I did see was a little boy and a few kids breakdancing. But nobody's going to say anything about that. That is okay. It's okay for, little Indian children to appreciate black culture, because that's what it is. Breakdancing started out, from my understanding, I'm not an expert, but from my understanding, breakdancing started out in New York by mostly black people and Hispanic people. People of color in America. That is an American trend, but that's what's being portrayed in that video. That's one of the things being portrayed in that video, but nobody has anything to say about that. All of that is okay, but Beyonce is the devil. She's the worst person in the world, because I feel like she quite accurately portrayed, that Indian woman. That's just me. you know, from what I grew up around and from the Indian women I grew up around, I feel like she did pretty good. Because at the end of the day, like, nobody's going to get it perfect. Especially when we're appreciating another culture, nobody's going to get it perfect. Nobody but that culture is going to get it absolutely perfect. And that's real. I grew up in a culturally diverse area. Super diverse. Just every nation, every language. It was just very, very, very diverse. And we would have multicultural day. And one of the cultures, Indian women would get up there and they would do a routine. And what was portrayed? Women wearing saris and really colorful, the red dot, the beautiful makeup, just beautiful, beautiful women doing dances native to their country. And I just feel like, you know, Beyonce was just appreciating a culture. Things that are actual cultural appropriation, nobody's ever going to call that out. Nobody's going to call that out. Now, the question also was asked, well, why didn't they just use a actual Indian actress? Why didn't they just do that? Because an Indian actress wasn't singing the damn song. Beyonce was singing the song, last I checked. It's her and Coldplay's song. So, that's why she was playing a role in a music video that she was singing. Now, it'd be completely different if this was a Bollywood movie, or this was an Indian movie, and they were looking for people to play Indian roles, and Beyonce was cast as one of those characters, I wouldn't be okay with that. I feel like if you're looking for people to portray Indian people, I feel like you should pick Indian actresses and actors, bottom line. But this was just a video. This was a music video. People, if you want to call it cultural appropriation, people do it all the time, but nobody's ever calling them out about it. I feel like the only reason why they're getting called out about it right now is because it's Beyonce. Had it just been Coldplay, nobody would say a damn thing about it. I can guarantee it. Because white artists have been going to different countries all over. And different artists, period, have been going to countries everywhere. Everywhere. And showing poverty, showing street parties, showing fun, showing poor kids that are starving. Michael Jackson did it. Michael Jackson went to Brazil, and I feel like it was properly portrayed, because every single Brazilian movie or any type of, you know, situation about Brazil, that's what's shown. You know, media does that. I don't blame the artists. I don't blame the directors. I don't blame any of them. I feel like I see more of that on the news than I do in a music video. But who the fuck am I guess. I don't think it's racial appropriation. Things that are actual racial appropriation, nobody wants to call people out on it. And I'm really tired of hearing that word when it makes no fucking sense. That's just me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have a completely different opinion from me and you totally don't agree and you think I should shut the fuck up, please put it in the comment section. Go right ahead. Get the conversation started if you want to. I don't know. Who gives a fuck what Danielle's saying? I don't know. Anyway, Lord forgive me. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And y'all have a blessed day, blessed week, and stay tuned for the rest of my videos.